This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to the June 12th South Whitehall Township Planning Commission meeting. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, the republic for which it stands, a nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Manhart, would you like to do the roll call?
Okay, I can do it. Trevor Dombach,
Here.
Tim Dugan,
Here.
Todd Farringer, Brian Height,
Here.
Diane Kelly. Here. Mark Luth,
Here.
David Wilson.
Here. I'd also like to make note of township staff present tonight. We have April Wilk, Land Development Coordinator, Dave Manhart, Director of Community Development, Tom Petrucci, Township Manager, Herb Bender, Director of Township Operations, and Jennifer Aldifer, Director of Legal Services Online. Mr. Manhart, would you like to go over the meeting rules?
For an orderly meeting wherein all attendees may be able to fully participate, we ask that you adhere to the following rules. In order that both in-person and remote attendees may hear all comments or questions, all in-person attendees will be required to use microphones at all times. We request that remote attendees please mute your microphone or telephone to avoid background noise that may cause interference in the meeting and make it difficult for others to hear. Staff may mute the microphones of remote attendees if needed. Public questions and comments will be taken at periodic intervals throughout the agenda. We will start with no time limits, but the Planning Commission Chairman may impose a time limitation if there are many questions or the meeting is running short on time. For in-person attendees, please raise your hand to be recognized, then move to the podium when directed. State your name, address, and comment or question. For remote attendees, the chat box features will be active throughout the meeting. If you have a comment or question, please type full name and address in the chat box. When you are recognized and so directed, please unmute your microphone and state your comment or question. Mute your microphone when done. For those who are accessing the meeting by phone only, staff will periodically ask for questions. Please ask for caller comments and unmute any callers. Callers must identify their name and address prior to making a comment. Your cooperation and adherence to these rules will ensure an orderly and respectful meeting.
Thank you. We're on agenda item number 3 now, review and approval of the May 15th meeting minutes. Does anyone have any comments or corrections? Looks like no. Does anyone want to?
I'll make a motion to approve as submitted.
I'll second. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed?
Abstain, not here.
None opposed and one abstention. Motion passes. We're on agenda item number 4, Klein's Island Sewer Regional Act 537 Plan.
Thank you. Good evening, Planning Commission members. So as discussed during last month's Planning Commission meeting, the Lehigh County Authority has submitted a draft Klein's Island Sewer Regional Act 537 for the review of the South Whitehall Township Planning Commission. So the review period commenced on April 16th, and written comments must be provided before Sunday, June 15th. So this is the last meeting by which you could render official comments. So included in tonight's public notice was the statement that the Planning Commission would be considering the review of the plan and the consideration of submitting formal written comments concerning the plan. So myself and Director of Operations, Herb Bender, and I are here to answer any other questions you may have. During last month's meeting, there was some questions to clarify the intent of the plan. We did answer those. It is important to note that this plan is in response to a Chapter 94 violation in accordance with DEP regulations. So the entire treatment facility and the municipality subject to it are under that Chapter 94 violation, including the township. And we're also under a connection management plan that puts a limit on the amount of the allocation that we have available at the present time. So as far as South Whitehall commitments, we have the source reduction projects that we are committing to through 2035 with an investment of just under $6 million. So that includes sewer rehabilitation, manhole sealing, and other maintenance-focused improvements, targeting the high priority basins identified during the 2021 flow characterization study. You did receive a copy of the source reduction plan in your packet. We also have to participate in a regional billing and monitoring system, which would include access to real-time read-only flow monitoring data that will help with billing accuracy and transparency. Long-term, we would need to engage in intermunicipal agreement negotiations. So our current agreement was originally negotiated in the 60s and was updated in the early 80s. So all of the municipalities, the intent would be to renegotiate the agreements, and that would include a flow-based billing system and cost-sharing model, and would potentially cover a future regional surcharge program and dispute resolution frameworks with an advisory committee set up. So the Kleins Island Pump Station Upgrade Project would be completed by 2029 as part of this project. All of the so-called finger projects that were previously proposed by LCA and were discussed, which are extensive and fairly cost intensive, have been removed from the plan at this point. So they're only focusing on the I&I reduction, the inflow and infiltration reduction, and the pump station upgrade project. Also, we would have to continue to submit periodic reports detailing completed source reduction work, quantify the inflow and infiltration reductions, and assess the cost effectiveness with the intent of lifting the Chapter 94 corrective action plan and the connection management plan. With that, if there's any other questions, we are here to answer them. Otherwise, I'd ask for a motion to essentially submit a statement that the Planning Commission has reviewed the plan and has no further comments and wishes the Lehigh County Authority success in the completion of the plan.
I have one question, Tom. I don't remember how long ago it was I got something at the house that South Whitehall wanted to inspect the housing, check for any gray water going into sanitary sewer lines. Has South Whitehall been doing those inspections?
You want to take them?
Yeah, every home in South Whitehall has been done but 6.
Oh,
So it was done, I believe, in 2018. It was completed. We actually brought in part-time help here to get it done. So there was only 6 homes where people would not allow us into. So we do get those questions quite often. Do they have to be redone and all that? So we do send people out to double check them if the house is being sold in there.
great.
Last month, I don't have any questions.
I'll make a motion.
Second?
And motion to approve.
Yes.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Those opposed? Opposed? So moved.
I just wanted to say thank you, and I'll issue that letter tomorrow.
Thank you.
Item number 5.
There's rumors circulating that the Tillman Street interchange project is getting expedited. I do have, so we received a grant for the Hamilton Boulevard Road Safety Audit. We awarded the contract to CDM Smith. We have had our initial meeting just the other day. We're setting up stakeholder meetings, and that should be underway with site visits in July to hopefully capture some of that Dorney traffic. That project's underway. I could just add for next month, we have the high school will be back. So they resubmitted. We haven't had a chance to really go over everything, but everything looks to be in order. So they should be back at the next meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Opposed?
12 minutes. Impressive.